Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Repentance. For today, we're going to do a little bit of a Greedier mode with Tainted Isaac. Because I need a good Thursday run so I can maybe do a more difficult Friday run. And hopefully this will go reasonably well. Eye drop's not bad. I think I'd rather have the health though. For now at least. I haven't fully decided on that. Yeah, I have. I have decided fully on this. Yeah, I'm just gonna go into the curse room and then take the thing there. Judgment is, I think, a heart beggar in Greedier mode every time. So that's fair enough. Nah. It's a start. It's not super exciting. It is the Cellar rather than the Burning Basement, so that's at least something, I suppose. There's a champion there that dies fairly quickly, and most of these enemies turned into legs. So all in all, it certainly is a start. But ideally, I would like to not get too overwhelmed here. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna mosey along and press that button. And deal with whomsoever is this in the way here trying to ruin my day. And especially that invisible champion right there is looking like a very strong contender of day ruination. But fortunately, the champion did nothing. But occasionally it is probably worthwhile to just clear out the waves a little bit, especially with a character like this where pressing the button isn't too detrimental. It would have been nice to press it, I guess, one wave later, so I would have been able to maybe enter the other item room and perhaps get a small upgrade that way, but yeah, it is what it is. We are at least no longer completely overwhelmed by everything, and quite frankly I'd say that's a worthwhile thing to do, although it might happen again. Because this is a nightmare of a wave. That's so many spiders. Especially ones that also spawn spiders afterwards as well, so we're just gonna press the button one more time. And hopefully this time around buy something useful from the item room that is still waiting for us. It's yeah, it's a tricky start. A wave like this is nothing to scoff at, unfortunately. Fortunately, they're seemingly not spawning there, that right there. That's what they weren't doing for a while. Until I pointed it out, of course, and you know the game listens to such words, so yeah, of course the game had to compensate immediately afterwards. This is a little worrying now because, quite frankly, all of these are not great. We're hurting the champion a little bit at least, so that's good. But now there's also one in the top right. You might be able to understand now why I deliberately pressed the button so quickly once again, because, quite frankly, it's been 17 minutes since I pressed the button, and we're still dealing with the wave. And that would be a rough situation to be in. Fortunately, the champion is not dead. Now, there's only one that can spawn enemies whenever he wants, to my knowledge. I'm not sure if there are particular rules that those enemies follow, but so far what I feel like is more is always the case. So, fortunately, we have finally managed to deal with that. But overall, not the nicest start we've ever had. We have a bomb. That's Dad's Key or Euthanasia. I mean, Dad's Key is not bad in this. But Euthanasia is incredible. So we're going to go for that. Because that makes life a lot easier. We have a bomb because we are Tainted Isaac, which I've definitely forgotten about. We were just going to use that over there. And that worked out in every way possible, realistically speaking, so that's quite nice. 3 red chests. Ooh, Guppy's Eye or a meat cube. Alright, that's interesting, because Guppy's Eye... am I gonna check the double deal? We could go for Guppy. Oh god, I hate that though. I don't think I'd keep the meat cube. I think I'm just gonna take Guppy's Eye. And perhaps if we get like a flame or something that we would otherwise not destroy, we might get a soul heart that way. I'm tempted by devil deals now though. Because that, if we can get Guppy, that's amazing. Like really. That would be really good. So if we could get that, that would, yeah. Might want to try and go for that. We don't really need to press the button anymore, I would say. We'll probably keep that champion alive. Never mind, that's just a bunch of bombs. which I think only made this wave easier, so that ended up working out in my favor. And also, that was the final wave already, so yeah, that one bomb wave certainly made life a little bit easier. Euthanasia coming in every now and then as well. I don't know what to do here. There's a lot of soul hearts on the floor, so that's at least kind of nice. This is a bit of an issue. Not like a huge issue by any means, but it's a little annoying for sure. I may need to deal with this first. Nah, too late now. That's pin, I think? Yeah. Alright, yeah, this is a little worrying of a combination, but we managed to kill the spider, so we're good. We'll probably pick up all the soul hearts before doing the last wave. And then we should be... I should probably check out the devil deal. I think it's too good. Especially with one guppy piece for free already, like that is very tempting. There is technically the chance of getting something like chaos as well, which would pretty much guarantee a guppy transformation. Not really, but it would certainly increase the chances by a lot. It's a tricky one. Now, I don't even hate D4 either, but I don't really particularly love it. Metronome is scary, so we're not going to bother with that. So many soul hearts. It's actually so many soul hearts in here, and I appreciate that. I'm a little tempted by buying a red heart just so we can use the demon beggar a little better, but I'm gonna do it as well. I'm gonna buy one red heart and hoping that that's gonna work out in my favor. Were there any? There were no more red hearts on the floor, at least not to my knowledge. So that's not overly a big waste or anything. It's just doesn't feel good to buy a red heart. Doesn't feel good to get hit by a champion of all enemies either. I can't speak from experience in that front, but fortunately my revenge was gotten shortly afterwards, so it's not too bad. I'm pretty tired of this champion right now, though. I wouldn't mind not seeing that one anymore. But we'll see. We'll see what the day brings today, I suppose. Ah, jeez. Okay, I need to calm down. Get back on track. No longer take all this damage everywhere. Just shoot the pins and call it a day afterwards. Flight, Maw of the Void. I don't hate Maw of the Void, you know? That's the thing. Oh, that's a coin beggar. Alright. Are we going for double deals? Yeah. Yeah. How hard do I want to do this? Because I don't really want to take damage, that's the thing as well. Because, yeah, taking damage 15 times is pretty much a no-go, so we're just not going to go on that front. The Maw of the Void should definitely make the floors a little easier at least, and I do like that. It's part of Leviathan, I think. Should have checked that. I didn't, but I might check that out for free later, so that's fine. We had a lot of soul hearts. There's even more health available here if needed. Though I don't mind tier 8 obviously, but raw liver is a lot of red heart containers, especially since we're going for devil deals as well. That's a D6, which is pretty grand. So we are obviously just going to go for that. I might buy the sharp key as well, just for the sake of getting a large quantity of keys. Yeah, we're just going to have to go for this, aren't we? It's a little bit too much health to just say no to, I'm afraid, but I think with Maw of the Void and 7 seals, we should be fine for a while at least. Like, they'll clear most things on their own. Combine that with Euthanasia, and we have a pretty strong build for a while. I appreciate that. This I don't love, but 7 seals can probably deal with it reasonably well. Look at that. So much damage is being done from a distance, and I appreciate that. Any fly that would like to fly into that particular champion right there is a hero. Fortunately, eventually it happened. Then I got hit by the champion. I don't like these enemies. For obvious reasons. Also, D6 with Tainted Isaac is just incredible because you get so many rerolls in their own little way. You get 2 different item choices every single time. It's amazing. It's just really nice. It's good. We're good. We're in good times. So if we can just not take too much damage, we should be fine. Let's go and I'm gonna I mean, there's only 3 waves left, so I kind of want to have the reroll for the devil deal, so we're just gonna do this. Don't need to buy any keys just so I can have an item quicker. These 2 look very similar to each other, which makes sense. Ooh, look at that creep damage. 7 seals. You have surprising moments for sure. That was a very exciting slow motion jump effect from little you there. How nice, how nice. We can very easily afford what we want to afford. Let's just real quickly check out this room in case a key drops. Seems unlikely. Could maybe happen. I'm not sure if a key ever drops in that room, but it would have been nice. I will do this. Oh god, I actually really want that syringe, but there's no way. There's no way we're gonna afford that. 2020 or knockout drops. I don't love either of these, you know? I still miss the time when 2020 was just incredible. It was a simpler time. And occasionally you long for those simpler times when 2020 rears its head again, because pre-repentance it was a take every single time. Every run was better with 2020 pretty much. Now it's like, I mean, granted my damage isn't that high yet, but it will hopefully be one day. I mean, War Babylon isn't terrible. Especially combined with Blood Oath, actually, because that just guarantees it. But we will be so low on health, and I don't love that at all. Reroll. That's good as well. Both of those are really nice. I don't really want to pick between either of these because they're both incredible. Like, Lusty Blood is so strong, but Ceremonial Robes is some decent health as well. That's rough. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to pick here. I've made my choice. I don't think it's the right one, though. Along with another choice, which I could argue is maybe not the best choice to be made in this situation. But it is the one that I have made this day. And I think what we're going to do is going to get rid of one of these things. It's been a while since I've taken this. My damage is pretty much back to what it was before I took the Ceremonial Robes. Which I'm not a huge fan of that choice. But hopefully we can make it work out. Hopefully. Alright. Divorce papers are pretty okay. We no longer need the raw liver, since we already got the health up from that anyway. That's a trinket, that's okay. We can buy a red heart, and that's not too terrible. There's a fish head in there, so that's exciting. And there is a red heart there. Birthright is superb. And hearts are on sale, so we're just going to do that. I have 4 keys left, I just remembered. Somehow I just forgot that I can just do this. That is a second part of Conjoined or 5 bombs, which both I don't hate. Both of those I do not mind that much. I don't really want to get rid of anything I have, though, but with Birthright we can just take one, so that's fine. So yeah, we're definitely buying Birthright. That's that much is a given. Euthanasia might actually happen more frequently with 2020 as well, so that might actually end up making 2020 a lot better if we're focusing more on shots like that at the end of the day. That's a scary enemy right there. Maw of the Void still doing a lot of work. Didn't mean to get hit there by whatever hit me there, but it happened. Can no longer be undone, unfortunately. Hopefully we keep the bone heart. If we don't, that's fine, but obviously having some red heart is a little bit less expensive to heal than soul hearts, so that would be lovely. Alright, and with that we can afford birthright, we can afford one more of these. I have noticed the red stew. I have not acknowledged it. And I might not, if I'm being real, because I don't think I can afford it. And I'm okay with that. I'm actually okay with that. Even though in many instances I would go for it. I feel like in Greed mode it's just a little bit less nice unless you have like rock bottom or something like that. Just because I need my money for anything else really. That's bloat. That's always fun. We all love a good bloat fight every now and again. Especially with Maw of the Void, just taking care of most of it from a very, very scary distance. Because I'm continuously almost getting hit by bloat here, but it's fine. That's another judgment. We'll see if it's another nice one, but I'm not making assumptions on that front anymore. I did not know you could get coin beggars in this mode. But that is fair enough, I suppose. Is it temperance machines I'm thinking of? Ah, that might be it actually. Because temperance machines definitely give those. I was kind of hoping that with my bone heart I'd be able to perhaps get an item here, but I guess one for free is also not too bad. Both of these not terrible, but I kind of want to risk it for something incredible, and instead we got this. So, I mean, obviously the nail is pretty great, but I don't want to get rid of these 6. So we shall not. I have 2 rerolls available for that raw liver that I don't really need. I think I'm just gonna use those. Nope. That is tier rate or health. Both are alright. I think I'll go with the tier rate though, because we do have some space available to play around since we got birthright. There is half a heart in the shop which I cannot pick up because I don't have a bomb, so we're just gonna move on. This is okay. This is all fine. This build is very much going. And there's as much as can be said about it. That's conjoined. I'm just not sure which flavor of conjoined I want to have. And yeah, I'll just take that. I'm pretty sure that if I do this, I think I want to have this one because I think it's just better. And I should keep conjoined if I do this, right? Yeah. Do I want to get rid of anything for Dry Baby? I guess Harlequin Baby I could get rid of because I don't really care about Harlequin Baby that much. It's not one of the worst babies, but probably just not going to get that much use out of it. Blanket for 7 coins is pretty great. Free health is also pretty good. Yeah, not bad. Not bad shop. Don't hate that. Hopefully we can make some use out of that. That is a pretty fine first wave. We can just keep getting waves of enemies that just attack walls. That would be lovely, but I feel like that is an unlikely event. I don't love champions either, but again, they do happen. Oh god, I was not ready for a brimstone ghosts, but that's okay. And getting real close with some of these enemies, occasionally too close as it turns out, but then the mysterious paper activated. No longer can I press the button without losing my bone heart, and I kind of hope I can salvage this. It is unlikely, admittedly. I feel it's very likely that bone heart is going to go away, but we'll see if I can make it happen this day. Oh, you bastards. Ooh, you made that way too close. And we're not done yet. There we go. That got a little bit more spicy than I would have liked, but it worked out. Very nice. This also heals a red heart. Should I wait? I guess I probably should wait, huh? Should I though? Does it matter? Not really. Also, buying the blanket. I don't know how much I love that idea now that I think about it, because I'd have to get rid of something else, and I don't really want to get rid of anything else. This is effectively just an expensive soul heart now that I'm looking at it properly. Damn it. That's not great. I guess I won't for now. We'll just leave that alone. We'll just get our mysterious paper to give us the Polaroid effect and kill everything with Maw of the Void instead. That'll do. I mean, it also heals a red heart, which does make it a little bit more tempting. Just because it means we don't have to buy a red heart to get that bone heart fixed up again. God. That was some nasty movement of the mask there. But it's working out. Yeah, now the blanket is a little bit more tempting just because... Gotta need to get a heart in the soul heart anyway, so yeah, that's fair enough. Lucky foot ain't bad, but not like incredible or anything. I could re-roll a lot of that after buying it, which does make it a bit more tempting. I'm gonna check the devil deal first though. Let's just clear this out first. We do have some health to work with now, so I don't mind that. Need to be a little careful here, but honestly, 7 seals could probably do this on its own. Oh god. That attack is so scary in greed mode. But it worked out. Ooh, a bunch of nothing. Very nice. Although, that's not nothing. That's not even remotely nothing. That's actually quite something indeed. I mean, Perthrow is quite good as well, obviously, but yeah. I'm just gonna buy that. Battery. Oh, that's tempting as well. But it is what it is. Yeah. And then I'm just gonna re-roll the last one. Kind of forgot to pick up the baby there. But yeah, you know, it's fine. I'm gonna touch the X-ray glasses. Because I'm not gonna get the alabaster box anyway. And this should get us into a secret room. Unless it was in a curse room, of course, but it wasn't, so that worked out. The lucky foot I re-rolled. That's a little annoying. Alright, what we're gonna do, since we do have some flies available, is that we're gonna take this. There's chaos, but I can no longer afford it, so that's a shame. We're gonna dig exactly one hole. And we are going to take the battery instead of the bird, which I think is the correct choice. And we'll just keep going. This build isn't like incredible, and that concerns me a little, but it'll do. Oh. The trinket that I had. And it tears up. That's pretty good. Did I have a trinket? I don't think I had a trinket, right? No, I didn't. No, I had mysterious paper, right. Yeah. That's okay. Don't mind that. Let's go. I guess I could have used Yer to get one more battery and get one more pretty decent reroll there. Didn't really think about that in time, as you may have noticed from me saying it now. But it doesn't really matter too much. That's 2 soul hearts. Probably not too interested in any of this. A little bit more interested in this, but only because we might be able to get spun out of it. I think I'd rather just have the health, really. Let's see. Is there another syringe available in his shop? I think that's going to motivate my choice a lot here. Mr. Me. And meat. Yeah. We'll see. Let's just do a couple waves here. I think the pajamas is a solid choice here. But we'll see if we can get anything just a little bit better along the way. Like, I think I'll be able to win against Ultra Greed with this build, but I'm a little concerned about a lot of stuff. It's a lot of little things that are piling up to make one scary situation. I think I'm gonna be mostly fine. Just not loving this build so far. In terms of realistically being able to kill the boss here, so we'll see. Please be kind. And obviously just getting some extra damage from Spun would make life a little bit simpler. Also, getting this boss to destroy these flames with the soul hearts inside it is not a terrible idea. Getting hit by the whip attack repeatedly, less good of an idea, but it'll do. I'm just gonna keep going. I think I should be fine health-wise. These died very quickly. Don't mind that. That shouldn't be too difficult either, especially with Maw of the Void just clearing most of this fight. That's a little annoying. I'm gonna see what my health is like. Because I think I'm not into red hearts yet, yeah. Because of all those soul hearts that we picked up, but I was a little concerned. This isn't great. This is not great at all, because he's just gonna spawn into me in a second there. We killed one of them, surprisingly enough. Okay. Yep, that's not how you do that. It's not a great fight. It'll have to do. What do we got here? Damocles and Brimstone. I mean, quite frankly, I can't say no to Brimstone here, so we're just gonna have to take that. Yeah. We're gonna get rid of the Guppy's Eye, because quite frankly, that's not happening. I'm gonna re-roll it for... Oh god, either of these is amazing. Huh. Yeah, because, I mean, Incubus with Brim is fine, but it's not, like, incredible or anything. Do I get rid of the flies? Do I get rid of the battery? The battery's gonna get less useful as time goes on, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. I guess. I don't love this situation. Yeah. That's the next guppy piece. That's good. Yeah, I don't really care about any of this. Alright, fair enough. We are just going to move on. I need to remember that I have Yara for one of the next floors. We're just going to take that briefly so I get my health up. How does this work? This could be interesting, actually. Where is my tier 8 thing? Here it is. I think this could be fun. Yeah. Yeah, that might be pretty good, I suppose. Is that all because of 2020 as well, actually? Or... Not real. 2020 doesn't really add anything to this anymore, I feel. Yeah, it doesn't really do that much with what we have going on, so I'd rather just have to damage in the... This is getting really cool. This is becoming a really cool build. I think we have a lot of health now as well. Yeah, that'll do. Might get rid of Maw of the Void somewhere along the line, but that's about it. This is, That'll get it done. Curse to the Blind. It's annoying, but it doesn't matter too much. I'll take that trinket, actually. Not really worth the damage loss, admittedly, but yeah, fair enough. Can we re-roll? Yeah, I'd like to get health somewhere. Soul Hearts, please. I know this is costing me damage. Don't worry about it. Worry about it a little bit if we need this many things to re-roll. I gotta try. Yeah, okay. Let's just... Oh, Ace of Clubs. That doesn't work out very well at all because I want to Yara the coins. Let's just do some fights here. There we go. Yeah, this'll do. Even if we fight annoying champions that I have to stay far away from. Obviously, close range damage right now is incredible, and long range not so much, but long range is still acceptable, I'd say. Yeah, this is fine. This'll do. This'll do. Watch out for multiple of the hands, because these bastards show up in larger numbers for some reason in this mode. Not loving the coin placements here. Another hand wave. Good. Very cool. Just gonna throw that into creep. Yeah, there you go. That's a wave. Fortunately, it is the last one, so we can just focus entirely on envy here. Not worry about a thing. That's nice. Surprised that spider didn't hit me there, but it worked out. The timing just worked out on that, fortunately. Oh boy. I'm making this a little bit too close for comfort. And I might as well... There's a bomb for sale. There's an ace of clubs in the room. So... If I just take this one coin... I need to drop... Yeah... Wait, I have a key left as it turned out, so that works out. I should also just get this for the remainder. Blow up several shopkeepers. If I just real carefully do that. That's good. Missed one. No, I didn't. There we go. And now we have some money. Now I feel a little bit less bad about losing all of my damage to try and get a few more soul hearts, maybe. Because I would really like it to just get some soul hearts here. Come on. Are we just not gonna do that today? There we go. Last one. And they're on sale. What more could you possibly want? I guess I should check out if the thingy room, the devil deal, has that. Also, that was an amazing wave. Yeah, this, if the devil deal has black hearts, because that does happen. I don't know what devil deal items those are. Our damage is 7. I don't really want to spend more money. We're just going to keep on going. Our build is weird, but it works. And occasionally you get those euthanasia shots happening as well through brimstone. So quite frankly, this build is pretty great. I can be long range or short range, but preferably short range because I deal significantly more damage. And we also just have really big flies. We're spawning a bunch of those as well. We're going to Ultra Greed with 58 coins. Surprised I didn't get any more there, but fair enough. It is what it is. Hopefully it's just going to be really nice regarding his attacks, but we'll see, I suppose. Never really want to be this close to him, but needs must. And my needs are that we do this fight a little bit quicker than we ordinarily would. We really don't need to do this as quickly as possible. We can just take our time and stay away from him, but alternatively I could just run into him repeatedly. Maybe I should just stay away. Maybe today is not a day where I can stay close to him. One of those days where the hands will simply not allow scary tactics, but when he's rolling, his eyes... Really? I did not expect that to actually hit me, but fair enough. Little annoyed at that, but it'll do. Will this hit as well? Maybe I just always underestimated the hitbox. Yeah, okay, I'm getting hit by things that I really don't feel should be hitting me, but I guess his spin attack is just big in a way that I've just learned about today, which is surprising. I feel like I've fought this boss a few times before now, but you know, you live and learn. Guess I'll just stay away whenever he spins, because quite frankly, he's hurt me a lot. He's hurt me for at least 4 hearts already, and that is just among the range of being unacceptable. Yeah, this is actually getting kind of worrying now. I was quite confident that we would be able to beat this boss with the build that we previously had, and was much worse than what we now have, but if we take that much damage, then we cannot. But fortunately we still have brimstone, so we could just be on the other side of the room if we really need to be. But quite frankly, this would be a silly run to lose. and I'd be certainly more than a little bit annoyed if this would be the run that dies, so we're just gonna play it Nice and carefully. Semi-carefully. Until I get impatient. Which is happening frequently, as it turns out. But any second now. There we go. Probably shouldn't run up to him immediately to do this, but I made that choice anyway. Ooh, we're doing a lot of damage with that horse, I feel. I mean, this spawning does really big flies, of course, so that's probably doing decent damage to him. Getting him to slow down is just really nice as well. Spiders. That's not very nice. Half a heart of damage from his coin. Didn't realize he jumped. That was a silly mistake, but fair enough. He should jump all the way there, even though he's slowed down. And we're just gonna take it nice and slow for the remainder of the fight. No need to get fancy about it. Oh my god, it actually went all the way to the other side of the room. The silly little rock attack. I actually decided to go the longest possible way and never strayed from the path and just hit me perfectly. That is the worrying thing about that attack at the end of the day. But that's fair enough. Even with silly little things like that, we are entirely okay. And we get the stars, I think it was. Which I've forgotten what that card does, and that's okay. We don't need to remember these things at this moment. We are getting oh so close to having another 999 coins in our greed donation machine. We still have plenty of characters left to go, so we should hopefully make that, and that would be lovely. We have a nice little visage of our character here who seems to still be wearing glasses in some strange way, but I'm not sure which item is causing that. But fair enough. We have succeeded. We have done a little bit more progress as Tainted Isaac. It was a little bit more worrying than I had expected, but it worked out, and that's the only thing that matters. So I hope you all enjoyed it. Next time we play, we'll do a different run with a different character, and I hope to see you all there. Bye bye.